Hey folks, Doc here. Just a quick little video to give you an update on my thought process on this build. This as yet unnamed speed machine thing. I've looked at it and I've decided that there's a lot that I'm going to redo. And one of the things that I'm going to redo, aside from, steering and axles and blah, 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 is the chassis. I found another chassis in my parts pile that's 99.9% identical, and since this one's booger welded and ugly and stuff, screw it. I'm going to build up the other chassis and then transfer all the goodies from this one over here. In the meantime, my brain has been ticking away and it's been doing this. This is that other chassis. I just finished stripping it down and basically just put some parts in mock-up. I've got a live axle back here that is, again, just mocked up, though that is not the way it's going to be mounted. And those are not the tires that are going to be on it, but gives you an idea. And you can see from this angle here that it's going to be quite a bit wider than the original. This one here does seem to be a little bit wider than stock would have been, or at least at the rear. However, I'm going quite wide on this one. That's not going to change much. I mean, the rim offsets are going to, have an effect and blah, 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 blah. But if I come around to the front, you can kind of clearly see the difference in the width. That front axle that you see there was left over from an old project, and I hacked it and widened it and ultimately ended up building a whole new axle. But I might be able to make use of that one. I'll still have to play with the geometry some, but that's basically where we're at. So that thing there, if anything, actually stands with the nose just slightly tall. This one here will have a rake, just probably not as much of a rake. I think I'm going to sink that back axle up a little bit, and the tires that I'm planning on using on the rear are a little bit smaller. So it may not sit level, but it will sit closer. I'm kind of thinking hot rod sort of thing. This thing really screams hot rod at me. Now, I'm going to resist the temptation to go rat rod, because, well, bloody well, everybody and their brother builds a rat rod, but maybe something that kind of resembles a classic hot rod with a two-stroke twist. Anyways, you guys keep your name suggestions coming. They're appreciated, and I've heard some really good ones. As a matter of fact, I've heard so many good ones that what I'm probably going to have to do is maybe give it a few more days, or maybe a week or whatever, and then take the 10 or 15 best ones, put them in a hat, and draw. That's about all I can do, because, I mean, there's been a lot of good ones coming in, and I appreciate you bringing those names in and dropping them on the table for me. And, yeah, we'll figure it out from there. Anywho, yeah, that's where my thought process is leaning at the moment. Thanks for watching.